A cool good evening and a warm welcome to one and all present over here.
Education is not acquisition of knowledge, but formation of character. We roll down a red carpet of welcome to our Honorable Chairman, Miss Letitia Johnson, Reverend Pastor Prince, eminent chief guest, respected principals, all wonderful, enthusiastic parents, my dear VPS facilitators and invitees, well-wishers and my dear friends.
It's an honor that this beautiful audience have gathered here. I'm Miss Joshna with my co-host Miss Angeline Shinola. Once again, welcome you all on behalf of all VPS family on this 8th annual function.
Today is a special day for us as we are celebrating our 8th anniversary of Victory Public School. Thank you all for giving your valuable and prized time.
This world is full of diamonds and gems. We are having some of them here today to build this event.
I assure you that this program shall be full of exuberance and excitement and will create some beautiful memories for us all. It is rightly said, days are not lost when memories are created.
Prayer works wonder. Prayer should spring from the heart. Thinking of a supreme power beyond all human inadequacies is a kind of auto-suggestion.
Now, we'd like to start the program by seeking of the Lord Almighty with a prayer song by our school choir.
Sing the wondrous love of Jesus, sing His mercy and His grace. In the mansions bright and blessed, He prepared for us a place. When we all get to heaven, what a day, we love rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. While we walk the pilgrim pathway, clouds will overspread the skies. But when traveling days are over, not a shadow on the side. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. Over to the prize before us, songless to sing will behold. Soon the pearly gates will open, we shall tread the streets of gold. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory.
Thank you, choir, for handling aerials, for letting the goodness spark to spiritual chain reaction with your angelic voices.
Prayer is the raising of one's mind and hearts to God. or the requesting of good things from God. It's better in prayer to have a heart without words than words without heart. Now I would like to call upon Pastor Edwin to pray for us.
நம்ம யாவரும் எழுப்பி நின்று ஜெபிப்போம். இரக்கமுள்ள எங்கள் ஆண்டவரே, கிருபை நிறைந்த எங்கள் ஆண்டவரே, இந்த அருமையான மாலை நேரத்திற்காக நன்றியோடு நாங்கள் உம்மை ஸ்தோத்தரிக்கிறோம், துதிக்கிறோம். இந்த அருமையான ஸ்கூல் டே ப்ரோக்ராமுக்காக நன்றியோடு உம்மை ஸ்தோத்தரிக்கிறோம் ஆண்டவரே. பல நாட்களாக உம்முடைய பிள்ளைகள் பிரயாசப்பட்டு இவனமாக ஒரு நிகழ்வுகளுக்காக ஆயத்தமாகி கொண்டிருந்ததை எங்கள் ஆண்டவர் பார்த்தீர், உமக்கு நன்றி செலுத்துகிறோம். வந்திருக்கிற ஒவ்வொருத்தருக்கும் ஆண்டவரே அது பிரயோஜனமாக இருக்கும்படியாக, உள்ளத்தை தொடும்படியாக ஆண்டவரே நீர் உதவி செய்யும்படியாக ஜெபிக்கிறோம். குறிப்பாக இதை தலைமை தாங்கி சிறப்பித்துக் கொண்டிருக்கிற அருமையான கரஸ்பாண்டன்ட் அவங்களுக்காக ஜெபிக்கிறோம். வந்திருக்கிற ஒவ்வொருவருக்காக நன்றி செலுத்துகிறோம் ஆண்டவரே. உம்முடைய பிரசன்னமும் உம்முடைய சமாதானமும் உம்முடைய கிருபையும் உம்முடைய இரக்கமும் எங்கள் மத்தியிலே நிறைவாய் காணப்படும் ஜெபிக்கிறோம். துவக்கம் முதல் முடிவரைக்கும் ஆண்டவர் எல்லாரும் உற்சாகத்தோடு அமைதி காத்து ஆண்டவரே ஒவ்வொரு நிகழ்ச்சியிலும் உடைய பிரசன்னத்தை உணரும்படியாக தேவன் உதவி செய்யும்படியாக ஜெபிக்கிறோம். இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியை ஆண்டவர் ஆஸ்வதிக்கும்படியாக ஜெபிக்கிறோம். இதன் மூலமாக உம்முடைய நாமம் மகிமைப்படும்படியாக ஜெபிக்கிறோம். உம்முடைய வல்லமைக்கு உம்முடைய கிருபைக்கு உம்முடைய ஆளுகைக்கு இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியை ஒப்புக்கொடுக்கிறோம். கர்த்தர் பெரிய காரியங்களை செய்வீராக. இயேசு கிறிஸ்துவின் மூலமாக ஜெபிக்கிறோம். எங்கள் ஜெபங்களும் எங்கள் நல்ல பிதாவே, ஆமென். உட்காரும்.
Thank you, Pastor, for bringing God's presence upon us. The joyful heart sees and reads the world with a sense of freedom and graciousness.
We invite Miss Abita to spread the sweet aroma of happiness through the words of welcome.
The galaxy of intellectuals, invited guests, our chairman, principal, parents, facilitators, and my dear friends. A pleasant evening to you all. Reach high, for stars lie hidden in your soul. Dream deep, for every dream leads your goal. It's the time to chill, to cheer, to shine, to inspire and be inspired. It is honor to be surrounded by so many special people and to be blessed in the fellowship of this gracious occasion. I feel proud to welcome you all in this auspicious occasion. First, I praise God Almighty for His abundance of blessings showered upon us. One tree can start a forest. One word can frame a goal. One candle can wipe out darkness. A true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the need of others is an art. Our chairman, Mrs. Letitia Johnson, does not set out to be a leader. With a thankful heart, we welcome you, ma'am. The fragrance of flowers spread only in the direction of the wind, but the goodness of a person spreads in all directions. It's a great honor for me to introduce and welcome our chief guest, Dr. James R. Daniel, in this evening. He's a retired principal and secretary in Home Church Nagakoil for 15 years. We are very fortunate to have him with us this evening as a chief guest. We extend our affable welcome to you, dear sir. Who wants to persuade should put his trust not in the right argument, but in the right word. The power of sense has been always greater than the power of word. Today, we have our chairman's mother, Mrs. Irene John Rose, who joins with us to celebrate this wonderful evening. From the depth of my heart, we welcome you, ma'am. The ultimate ground of faith and knowledge is confidence in God. Whenever I was confused or depressed or didn't know what to do, you were there to guide me. Now, I would like to welcome Pastor Edwin. Nothing great will be achieved without great men, and men are only great if they are determined to do so. We welcome our PTA committee members and parent representative, Dr. Bibinsi, who is going to felicitate the occasion. We welcome you, ma'am. Next, I would like to welcome our chairman's brother, Mr. Jayaseelan David, who's a retired agricultural officer and working in our school as an administrative officer. Whenever he finds time, he used to come and help us. We welcome you, sir. The more you take responsibility of your past and present, the more you're able to create the future you seek. I would like to welcome our principal, Miss Regeline, who shows motherly love and gives fatherly confidence. We welcome you, ma'am. With immense pleasure, we welcome our vice principal, facilitators, parents, and my dear friends. Problems are common, but attitude makes the difference. Thanks of the level of immense propensity to all the luminaries on stage. Once again, and also to all the parents, guests, and the tons of untiring efforts of endless number of students and teachers. Once again, we welcome you all.
It's a great pleasure for us to have a great personality, Mrs. Irene John Rose, mother of our esteemed chairman, Mrs. Letitia Johnson, is the midst of us. We know for sure it will be a great blessing for us to have her here. Once again, on behalf of VPS family, I welcome you, ma'am. We need your prayer and support in all the areas of our school life. Thank you, ma'am.
We need improvement in our life, so we need a person who can guide us in a right path. So I request our chairman, Ms. Letitia Johnson, to say a few words to kick off the event. Kindly give her a warm welcome.
Honorable guests on the dais, my dear parents, relatives, friends, and everybody. First of all, I thank the Almighty God. I greet all of you in this auspicious occasion. The chief guest for today is Dr. James or Daniel. I would like to introduce all the PTA committee members at this time. Then now I would like to honor the God-given principal. She is Miss Regeline. She is from Neyyur. She is very talented, having great leadership qualities. She toiled day and night to edit all these programs. So in order to show our gratitude, I give her a small gift. So with this, I conclude my speech. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We're really fortunate to have your guidance and support with us. Without you, all this would not have been possible.
It's a great honor to have our chief guest, Mr. James Daniel, with us today, who is a sculptor of humanity. So, for enlightening us with his words, here I would like to call upon Mr. James Daniel to continue our event by sharing some words with us.
Madam Chairperson, dignitaries on the dais, dear parents, well-wishers, teachers, and my dear children. I am extremely happy to be with you all this evening, participating in the 8th anniversary celebrations of perhaps one of the best schools in Kanyakumari district. I mustn't say one of the best schools in Kanyakumari district, it's one of the best schools in Tamil Nadu. Not even one of the best schools in Tamil Nadu, perhaps the best school in India. And that is why I am here as a chief guest. I have had the rare privilege of being a chief guest years ago when I was working in Scott Christian College for the same management run school, the Matriculation Higher Secondary School. That is also one of the best schools those days, even continues to be the best school, producing the best result possible. And some of the best doctors and engineers and chartered accountants were the alumni of Victory Matriculation School. And the credit goes to a single individual, all because of her commitment, all because of her dedication, all because of her unswerving vision, being able to look into future as to what the student community needs for their growth, for their development, for their empowerment, and that is Mrs. Letitia Johnson. We think of people, entrepreneurs in different walks of life, but very rarely do we think of entrepreneurs in academics, in education, in the world of intelligentsia. And here is an excellent academic entrepreneur. And that is what Mrs. Letitia Johnson is. And the day is not far off. I am sure that she is going to get a PhD degree very soon. All right? We will call you not Mrs. Letitia Johnson, but Dr. Letitia Johnson. But there are two people being seated right in front of me. One is a mother and the other is her uncle. Mother and uncle. Both on the paternal side, on the maternal side, they belong to a hoary past, a heritage, a tradition of its own in Kanyakumari district. All educationists of the best and the highest standard. It is this gene, I do believe, is working in Mrs. Letitia Johnson, that she has been breeding one institution after the other. The greatest service that you can ever do for humanity is to educate them. If you want to do good for the people for generations and generations and generations to come, the missionaries have taught us the best thing that you can do for the community is to offer them education, education, and education. And that is the field in which I do believe that the Victory Group of institutions have been excelling over the past nearly 30 to 35 years. I pray to Lord Almighty that this is an academic venture that ought to continue into generation after generation and generation that is to come. On behalf of each one of you, I wish Mrs. Letitia Johnson and the entire team all the very best. எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து பலமா மேனேஜ்மென்ட்க்கு ஒரு நல்ல கைதட்டு கொடுத்துருவோமா?
Stand with the chairperson, stand with the management, stand with the teachers, always lend a helping hand. Together, try to build perhaps the best school in India, and that is the Victory CBSE school and also the Victory Matriculation School, both the schools together. May them continue to serve humanity as those days of the missionaries when they offered education to all the people who deserved it, to all the people who needed it, to all the people who desired it. And the direction கண்டிப்பா the Victory Memorial School செய்யும் என்ற நம்பிக்கை எனக்கு இருக்கிறது. உங்கள் அனைவர் சார்பாக அந்த அம்மாவுக்கு ஒருக்கா கூட ஒரு வாழ்த்து சொல்லிடுவோமா? நம்முடைய இதயபூர்வமான வாழ்த்துக்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். உங்கள் அனைவர் சார்பாக அவர்களுக்கு மீண்டும் ஒரு வாழ்த்து கூறி இந்த பள்ளி வளர்ந்து ஒரு சாட்சியான பள்ளியாக நிகழட்டும் என்று கூறி வாழ்க வளர்க வெல்க அவர்கள் அற்புதமாக வாற்றுகின்ற பணி என்று கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you so much, sir, for devoting your precious time and entouring the young pupils with your words of wisdom and experience.
It's my great pleasure to call upon our PTA parent representative, Dr. Bibinsi, to share her motivational thoughts with us. Please, ma'am.
Respected correspondent of this institution, principal, dignitaries on and off the dais, teachers, parents, and students, good evening to you all. It's a great privilege to stand before you as a representative of PTA during this grand annual day celebration. I have the pleasure of being associated with this institution since its inception. Over the years, the school has witnessed a tremendous growth in imparting quality education in this area. Even though Victory Matriculation School was its zenith of glory, Madam has not rested on her laurels. Instead, she started the CBSE school. I admire her great vision of starting a CBSE school even before the advent of NEET exam. At a time when all other institutions are scrambling to get permission for CBSE school, Madam has established a full-fledged CBSE school with all necessary permissions. I congratulate Madam and admire Madam for her never-die spirit, and I request Madam to imbibe this character on our children. Our Vice Principal is a very dedicated, hard-working, sincere, friendly, and at the same time, a a strict disciplinarian. She takes individual care in every child. I wish to congratulate her for her dedicated work. I also wish to congratulate the vice principal, teachers, and other working staff of this institution. Apart from imparting quality education, the school maintains good discipline, which is the need of our society. The school encourages extracurricular activities like sports, dance, music, which are very soothing for the youthful mind. And it encourages children to participate in all the inter-school competitions in our district. This helps in a way for our children to indulge in other children belonging to other schools and assess their ability. Even though our school is in a remote village, by participating in these competitions, we always feel in par with the city schools. On a whole, we are very much satisfied with the functioning of this school. And I pray the Almighty that this school attain greater heights and serve the society. I once again congratulate all and thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I would maintain that thanks are the highest form of thought and that gratitude is happiness doubled by wonder. Now I call upon Mrs. Harrell to deliver vote of thanks.
Most valued invited chief guest, principal, vice principal, teaching and non-teaching staff, loving parents and my fellow students. It's my privilege to have been asked to propose the vote of thanks on this occasion. First and foremost, we thank Lord Almighty who has designed and refreshed our souls with sweet streams of blessings. His unfailing love keeps us march forward towards better tomorrow. Gratitude can transform common days into thanksgiving, turn routine jobs into joy, and change ordinary opportunities into blessings. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our chairman, Mrs. Letitia Johnson, for presiding over this colorful festivity. The annual day of VPS brings out the talents and interest of every individual talent within themselves. Once again, I thank one and all for your valuable presence this evening. Thank you.
Live your truth, express your love, share your enthusiasm, take actions towards your dream, walk your talk, dance and sing to your music, embrace your blessing. To make today worth remembering, here are our school classical dancers to welcome you all by their dance.
நீர்தானே உயிர்க்கெல்லாம் முதலானவன், நீர்தானே உயிர்க்கெல்லாம் முதலானவன், நான் தேடும் உலகெல்லாம் உறவானவன், ஜெகம் கூடி ஜதி பாடும் இசையானவன், ஜெகம் கூடி ஜதி பாடும் இசையானவன், என்னை நாடும் தொடர்கின்ற நிழலானவன், என்னை நாடும் தொடர்கின்ற நிழலானவன், நீர்தானே உயிர்க்கெல்லாம் முதலானவன், இறைவா செதியாகும் இறையானவா நதியில் நீராகி நிலவெல்லாம் ஒளியாகி பனியில் துளியாகும் இறையானவா புவியில் திறனாகி நீரெல்லாம் கருவாகி காற்றில் அசைந்தாடும் நிறைவானவா புவியில் திறனாகி நீரெல்லாம் கருவாகி காற்றில் அசைந்தாடும் நிறைவானவா ஸ்வரம் தேடியே உனை பாடினே நீதம் கூடியே மகிழ்ந்தாடினே ததபப்ப சதரி நின்னி ததபப்பரிதபா சசரி நின்னி ரிரி சரி காமரி கசா நீர்தானே உயிர்க்கெல்லாம் முதலானவன் நான் தேடும் உலகெல்லாம் உறவானவன் ஜெகம் கூடி ஜதி பாடும் இசையானவன் ஜெகம் கூடி ஜதி பாடும் இசையானவன் என்னை நாடும் தொடர்கின்ற நிழலானவன் என்னை நாடும் தொடர்கின்ற நிழலானவன் நீர்தானே உயிர்க்கெல்லாம் முதலானவன் இறைவா
Wow, really incredible. The dances of El get to everyone. The poetry of footsteps, a blend of cosmic tune and divine music really proved as icing on the cake of this event. Thank you very much for this fabulous performance. Learning gives creativity. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge and knowledge makes you create. In the voyage of the discovery of excellence in the field of education or endeavor of keeping the values, love, peace, truth and right conduct alive in our thought, word and activity continues. Here are our grade 9 and 11 students to present an annual report.
Annual Report 2019-20.
It is our warm pleasure to greet you all in this auspicious day. We strongly believe that our chairman, Mrs. Letitia Johnson's mission to bring global education standards to the confines of our village will come to fruit, and is happy to see our academicians taking great strides towards achieving the same for every annum. But in this journey, all we expect from our cherished parents and students to trust in the management and appreciate the limits they breach to bring you the best.
Let's see about our school infrastructure. Our school has an excellent eco-friendly campus, spacious, well-lit and well-furnished classrooms with smart boards, air-conditioned kindergarten classrooms, playroom with ball pool games, multi-purpose hall and CCTV facility.
Everything is theoretically impossible until it is done. To do and learn, we have composite science lab, biology lab, physics lab, chemistry lab and mathematics lab. Do you want to visit our computer lab? A well-sophisticated IT infrastructure which integrates offline and online learning with a good number of computers in our school.
Language. Language is a blood of soul in which thoughts run in and out of which they grow. Language Lab, it's an AV interactive language learning tool to build up our pronunciation and language skill.
Play is not a luxury, it is a necessity. We learn essential life skills, habits and attitudes from our school playground through indoor and outdoor games. Participating in extracurricular activities is as vital as academic achievement. Victory Public School provides our students with the opportunity to develop their interest in various activities and channel their energy to develop new skills.
Abacus and Vedic maths classes are taught to us for the better performance in rapid arithmetic calculations.
Karate, one of the greatest martial arts, is perfectly practiced for being self-defensive.
Good music makes a happy life. We learn keyboard and guitar instruments regularly from experts.
Bharatanatyam and Western dances are well trained by experts.
Class-wise assembly has become fruitful and beneficial with thought for the day, amazing facts, proverbs, traffic rules, today's news, Indru Oru Hindi Kahavat, in addition to that, etiquette and chitter-chatter.
Special assembly. Every special day is celebrated with a special assembly with some special speeches from our students on the relevant topic.
We celebrate Independence Day with an immense patriotic spirit.
Onam festival was celebrated with Athappu Kolam contest.
Teachers' Day was solemnized with great gusto and gaiety on 5th September 2019. Students performed scintillating cultural shows to signify their love, respect, acknowledgement and recognition of the hard work put in by their facilitators towards their development.
Christmas Day was celebrated to denote the theme of love and sacrifice. Amount collected by the Christmas carols was spent for charity.
Children's Day was celebrated with loads of cultural programs which were performed by our lovely facilitators.
Pongal festival was celebrated with Pongal, sweet recipe and kolam making.
Dengue awareness rally was conducted in our school locality.
First aid awareness demo program was done by the students with the help of physical education facilitator.
As the recreational activities, magic show, children film and other activities have been completed.
One child and one plant movement was conducted in our school as a contest and our garden is decorated with few vegetables now.
Hand wash demo and awareness program was conducted with a hygienic spirit.
Regular training programs were given to the facilitators by some experts.
A dream becomes a goal when action is taken towards its achievement. Students' achievement. Students have received awards and praises from Shakespeare exam, science, English, maths, Olympiad examinations, Rota itself, Kumarikalakalham contest and NVKS inter-school quiz contest.
Educational field trip were organized class-wise based on their curriculum need and level.
As a sign of appreciation and encouragement, the best class is awarded as the star class of a particular month with a badge.
A student who is good in academics, discipline, punctual and gains more appreciation from the subject facilitators is awarded with a star student badge every month.
Fire and safety, basic training and demo were given to the students by Tamil Nadu Fire and Rescue Service Department firefighters.
Medical camp was organized to check up vision, ear and dental hygiene of our students by CSI Medical Mission doctors and crew.
I share this information with great joy. Our school has upgraded to senior secondary level in this academic year.
Our first batch received centum result in the last year 10th examination.
Another very exciting academic year is going to end. But the font of memories and knowledge that we students have gathered in this duration will always be treasured forever. We look forward to be continued for the newfound patronage of the parents, students, academic team and all our well-wishers for another eon of exuberant experiences at our campus. Let us travel in the next academic year just holding the hands of VPS.
forms a sketchy troupe of dancers to mesmerize us with their dance performance. Enjoy!
Where's the sunrise? I've been searching for a man all across Japan, just to find my samurai. Someone who is strong, but still a little shy. Yes, I need my samurai. I'm your little butterfly. Green in the make the colors in the sky. I'm your little butterfly. Green in the make the colors in the sky. I was searching in the woods and high on the hills, just to find my samurai. Someone won't regret to keep me in this net. Yes, I need my samurai. I'm your little butterfly, green in the make the colors in the sky. I'm your little butterfly, green in the make the colors in the sky. Where's the samurai? Where's the samurai? Don't think about it, just move your body. Listen to the music, sing oh hey oh. Just move those left feet, go ahead get crazy. Anyone can do it, sing oh hey oh. Show the world you got that fire. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the world what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. Hey, I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. I'm better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. And we can do this together. I bet you feel better when you're dancing. Yeah, yeah. When you finally let go and you say that solo, 'cause you listen to that music, sing oh hey oh, 'cause you're confident, babe. Yeah, and you make your hips sway. We knew that you could do it, sing oh hey oh. Show the world you got that fire, baby. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the room what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. Hey, I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. I'm better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. And we can do this together. I bet you feel better when you're dancing. Yeah, This is what I wanna do. no papa. Telling lies, no papa. Mama. Buddha, let the princess get Buddha. Thank you.
For a valuable speech. So everyone, take care of your body. It is the only place you have to live.
People love scandal. People love drama. Here is a play by our students. Let's watch and enjoy.
School Annual Day 2019-20.
Ahasuerus, the king, reigned over 127 provinces from India to Ethiopia. He made a feast for all his officials and servants. When the heart of the king was merry with wine, he commanded to bring Queen Vashti before the king to show her beauty to his officials. Queen Vashti refused to come. When the king heard this, he was furious and announced that Queen Vashti would no more the queen. The king appointed officers to gather beautiful virgins for the selection of the new queen. Mordecai, the Jew's uncle's daughter, was also taken to king's palace. She is Esther, for she had neither father nor mother. The king had chosen Esther and loved her, and set the royal crown upon her head and made her queen instead of Vashti. King Ahasuerus promoted Haman, the wicked man, as the prime minister and set his seat above all the princes who were with him. All the king's servants paid homage to Haman, but Mordecai, the Jew, would not bow or pay homage. So Haman sought to destroy all the Jews. The decree was passed to all provinces to destroy, to kill all the Jews. Through Esther, the king found that Haman plotted destruction of Jews. So Haman was hanged on the same gallows that he had prepared for Mordecai, and the Jews got saved.
Gentlemen, the time is right. We will attack Greece and avenge my father. Those Greeks will learn not to resist the power of the Persian Empire.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Long live the Persian Empire.
Long live the Persian Empire.
Well, let us begin the banquet. You've seen the glory of our kingdom. You've seen the abundance of our food, oil, and wine. But we have another treasure. Would you gentlemen care to see my beautiful wife, Queen Vashti?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Arbona, bring Queen Vashti to my banquet, wearing her crown.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, Queen Vashti, you did it again. You beat us.
How do you do it? You are so clever.
Oh, thank you, ladies.
What in all of Persia are those men doing?
Oh, you know my husband and his banquets.
Sounds like they're having quite a time.
Oh, it's disgusting. Grown men making fools of themselves with too much wine.
Excuse me, Queen Vashti. Sorry to interrupt your feast. Good evening, ladies. Queen Vashti, the king wants you to come immediately to his banquet wearing your crown.
The king wants me to come to his banquet. Does he not know now? Does he not know I'm having a banquet for the ladies? That we're conducting very important matters for the kingdom? Why does he want me to come? What is the occasion?
Your Majesty, the king wants to show the princes and the nobles your beauty.
The king desires to show the princes and the nobles my beauty. Does he want me to come without my veil?
Yes, Your Majesty.
What else does the king want? Does he want me dressed in royal attire?
Yes, Your Majesty.
What else does the king desire?
He wants you wearing your crown.
Is this the way that the king would like me to appear at his banquet?
Oh, yes, Your Majesty.
Well, Harbona, you can go back and tell the king I'm not going to come. I'm not going to go to his drunken feast or his drunken guest. I'm not going to show. He wants me unveiled, wearing my crown at his drunken feast or his drunken guest, parading around. Not even the king can command the queen to appear before the men without her veil. So you can go back and tell the king I'm not coming.
By Your Majesty!
Harbona.
ജ്ഞാനൊന്നും കണ്ടില്ല
queen? Where's my beautiful queen wearing her crown? Can't wait for you to meet her. She's the gem, the crowning jewel of the Persian Empire, really. Arbona! Arbona, where are you? Arbona, where's my queen?
Your Majesty, the Queen will not be coming to your banquet.
Well, not be coming. Has she been delayed? Is she ill?
No, Your Majesty.
Well, did you tell her that I sent for her? That I promised my guests she would come?
Yes, Your Majesty.
And what did she say?
Your Majesty, the Queen refuses to come.
She what?
She will not show the princess and the noble her beauty without her veil.
She refuses to come. Stand up, Harbona. Did you tell her that this was the command of the king of the world?
Yes, Your Majesty.
You told her that I commanded her to come, yet she still does not come.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Nemukin, princes, did you hear this? This insolence, this rebellion of Queen Vashti. Well, what should we do?
Your Majesty, Queen Vashti has not only offended the king, she has also offended the princes and disobeyed you in front of the royal wives.
This insurrection cannot be tolerated.
When the other women in the kingdom find out what the queen has done, they will also rebel against their husbands. If the queen can get away with this, how are the rest of the men empire expected to control their wives?
What can we do to Queen Vashti according to the law?
Under the law, rebellion against the king, even by the queen, is a grave offense, Your Majesty. If it pleases the king, make a royal decree. Let it be written in the law of the Persians, which cannot be changed, that Vashti no longer be queen. And when the king's decree is known throughout the empire, all the wives will honor and respect their husbands.
Very well. Vashti is no longer queen.
Cousin Mordecai, what's wrong?
Odessa, you remember Reuben?
Levi's son?
Yes, Levi's son, exactly.
Well, what about him? What about Levi's son?
He likes you. Reuben likes you. Levi wants to talk to me about arranging for you to marry Reuben.
Marry Reuben? Mordecai, I don't want to marry Reuben.
Well, we need to think about it. Who would you like to marry?
I don't know. I'm not interested in marriage right now, Mordecai. Since my parents died, you've raised me. You've been just like a father to me. I'm happy just being here with you.
But I'm getting older, Adassa, and I'm your only living relative. I want to know that someone will take care of you when I'm gone. I want you to marry into a good family.
Marrying into a good family would be nice, but what I really want is a good man. I'm content to stay with you until you arrange for my marriage to that special young man, Mordecai.
And who might that be?
I don't know, but the man that I marry will be kind and true. His eyes with a patient and loving hue. His smile is as bright as the morning sun. He'll hold me tight when the day is done.
Keosarius is seeking a new bride to replace Queen Vashti. By order of the king, all young, beautiful virgins must appear at the palace at Shushan.
This is my cousin, Esther.
Esther. Very beautiful. Is she married?
No.
Has she ever been married?
No.
Is she a virgin?
Yes.
Then she must come.
She must come? When? Where?
Within the next 7 days to the palace at Shushan.
Within 7 days, but why?
Because this is the order of the king. Do not fail to bring her. Good day, sir.
Mordecai, please, I don't want to go to the palace. I want to stay here with you.
Hadassah, this is the king's command. We don't really have a choice.
What if I don't become queen? Or what will happen to me?
They will take care of you for the rest of your life.
Where will I live?
In the palace, in the king's harem.
The king's harem? Mordecai, please, don't make me do this. I want to stay here, get married, have children. Please, Mordecai, don't make me do this.
Hadassah, the king says you must go. The law says you must obey the king, and God says you must obey the law.
Then I must go.
Yes, you must go. One thing you must not do, do not tell them you are a Jew. Keep that a secret. We have many enemies in the kingdom. From now on, you must always be called by your Persian name, Esther.
Esther?
Yes.
கொண்டாடு பச்சை மலை கிளிய போல பறந்து பறந்து கொண்டாடு நாடு நம் நாடு பொண்ணு விளைகிற தென்னாடு ஆயிரம் இருந்தாலும் கடவுளுக்கு இது தாய் வீடு கொண்டாடு கொண்டாடு கும்மி கொட்டி வந்து கொண்டாடு வித்து ஒண்ணு விதைச்சாக்கா முத்து விளையுது நம் நாடு மழை எல்லாம் கொட்டுது கொட்டுது மலை எல்லாம் சொட்டுது சொட்டுது விதை எல்லாம் முட்டுது முட்டுது நன்மை விளையாதோ நிலம் எல்லாம் நட்டது நட்டது விலகெல்லாம் கொட்டுது கொட்டுது வளம் எல்லாம் கிட்டுது கிட்டுது செல்வம் கொடியாதோ கொண்டாடு கொண்டாடு கொட்டி மேளம் கொட்டி கொண்டாடு பச்சை மலை கிளிய போல பறந்து பறந்து கொண்டாடு நிலமும் தாயும் எங்கள் கண்களைப் போல மழை எல்லாம் கொட்டுது கொட்டுது மலை எல்லாம் சொட்டுது சொட்டுது விதை எல்லாம் முட்டுது முட்டுது நன்மை விளையாதோ நிலம் எல்லாம் நட்டது நட்டது விலகெல்லாம் கொட்டுது கொட்டுது வளம் எல்லாம் கிட்டுது கிட்டுது செல்வம் கொடியாதோ கொண்டாடு கொண்டாடு கொட்டி நலம் கொட்டி கொண்டாடு பச்சை மலை கிளிய போல பறந்து பறந்து கொண்டாடு நம் நாடு பொண்ணு விளையிற தென்னாடு ஆயிரம் இருந்தாலும் கடவுளுக்கு இது தாய் வீடு
Excuse me,
I am Shanaz, the next Queen of Persia.
Perhaps.
Shanaz, that is not the sort of impression you want to make on your first day, especially to the keeper of the women.
Why not? He'll bow to me soon enough. This competition is just a formality. I'm here to claim my crown, Peristu.
But there are hundreds of girls coming from all over the empire. Who knows who will win the king's favor?
And that attitude is why I was born to be queen, and you were born to live in the harem. The king is no fool. He will choose someone from a royal line. You know nothing of palace politics.
Excuse me, is this where we sign up for the king's pageant? I think so. I'm Giovanna.
This is Esther.
My sisters are in the royal harem. They competed against Queen Vashti, but they didn't win, obviously. But now, what good fortune. Vashti is no longer queen, and the king is seeking a new queen.
So you want to become queen so you can free your sisters?
Oh, no. No. I'll never be picked. Not in 100 suns. I just want to join my sisters in the royal harem.
So you came here freely?
That's right. My father wanted to marry me off to a goat herder, but I convinced him I could compete to be queen.
My name is Madhavi. I'm from Alleppey. My name is Madhavi. I'm from Alleppey. I speak Malayalam, but I'm just like you. My name is Nattuvar. I'm from Srinagar. My name is Nattuvar. I'm from Srinagar. I speak Kashmiri, but I'm just like you. My name is Shubhrata. I'm from Kolkata. My name is Shubhrata. I'm from Kolkata. I speak Bengali, but I'm just like you. My name is Vasundhara. I'm from Vadodara. My name is Vasundhara. I'm from Vadodara. I speak Gujarati, but I'm just like you. My name is Arundhati. I'm from Guwahati. My name is Arundhati. I'm from Guwahati. I speak Assamese, but I'm just like you. My name is Benjamin. I'm from Panjim. My name is Benjamin. I'm from Panjim. I speak Konkani, but I'm just like you. My name is Rani Mai. I'm from Chennai. My name is Rani Mai. I'm from Chennai. I speak Tamil.
but I'm just like you.
India. Different states, different languages, diverse culture, still unity in diversity. Because we are many in body, but one in mind. We are proud Indians.
In the 7th year of the reign of the king Ahasuerus, the king is searching for a new queen. It is the king's pleasure this evening to meet with those here tonight. Those young ladies have been selected from the finest in the Persian Empire. The king will now receive them. Lady Paris Stew!
Thank you, Harbona.
Lady Shanaz!
Harbona. From the sounds of it, I would say my royal treasury is almost entirely depleted.
Yes, Your Majesty. But as you know, each young lady was allowed to select her own gift from you, from the royal treasury.
Well, my dear, I hope my gifts will comfort you in the royal harem. Thank you, Harbona.
Lady Kush! Lady Roxana! Lady Holdu! Lady Giovanna! Lady Giovanna! Lady Giovanna!
Harbona, I'm growing weary. How many more girls do I have to see this evening?
Only a handful more to go, sire.
Very well, proceed. But
Lady Esther!
did you say your name was Esther?
Yes, Your Majesty.
What a beautiful name, Esther. Star. Means star, doesn't it? Star.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Harbona, I don't wish to see any more girls this evening.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Harbona, bring forth the royal crown of the Queen.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I proclaim Esther to be my royal wife. All are to honor her and to bow before her, acknowledging her place as the queen of the Persian Empire. Now, we shall have a feast to celebrate our new queen. I decree that the whole kingdom is to take a holiday. Yes, a day of rest during Esther's feast. My friends who have celebrated in this momentous occasion with me shall also receive gifts from the royal treasury. And there shall also be a release from taxes. No one in the entire kingdom shall have to pay taxes. Long live the queen.
Long live the Queen! Long live the King!
And long live the Persian Empire!
Long live the Persian Empire!
Your enemies are dead. Bigthan and Teresh have just been hung from a tree in the center of the city.
Your Majesty, a messenger has just arrived from General Andonius.
Bring him in.
I have just arrived from the front lines of the war, Your Majesty. I regret to inform you that the Greeks have defeated our army.
What? Defeated? Our army defeated? We have the most powerful army in the world.
Sire, I hesitate, but there's more to my message. We lost nearly 600 ships.
600 ships?
And General Mardonius and Prime Minister Mamukin were mortally wounded in battle and are dead.
Dead?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Dead? Get out of here before I have you put to death!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Ahasuerus, you can't blame the messenger.
I can blame whoever I want. I'm the king of Persia, Karshina. I want the generals here tomorrow at dawn. I want a full accounting of this battle.
Your Majesty.
Ah, Haman, it's you.
Of course, these setbacks may fuel the fire of rebellion against you. It might be wise to distance yourself from all this for a while.
Ah, but that's impossible. Without Mamukin, I have no second in command. Haman, it would be a relief to have you as Prime Minister. Take care of my enemies.
If I can serve you, my king, I will do my best for you.
In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us. Singing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game. And together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes. When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes. Oh, 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 give you freedom, give you fire, give you reason, take you higher. See the champions take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us. Sing forever young.
You may resume your business.
Who is this man that refuses to bow before me?
His name is Mordecai, one of the judges in the king's gate.
Why does he refuse to bow before me as the king commanded?
Mordecai is a Jew, my lord.
A Jew? Do all the Jews refuse to bow?
I understand that the God they worship commands that they bow only unto him and not to men.
Take note of this insolence. I will make him bow. Your Majesty, King Ahasuerus, as I promised, I've discovered the troublemakers in the Empire who weaken your authority. There are certain people scattered throughout the kingdom who have laws that are different from the laws of the Persians.
Different laws?
Yes. And they refuse to obey your laws.
Well, these troublemakers that refuse to obey my laws.
These people were slaves captured during the reign of King Nebuchadnezzar. They've been a despicable race of people since ancient times.
Well, who are they?
The Jews.
The Jews? I don't know much about these Jews.
They are a stiff-necked and rebellious people. Even their own prophet says so. And we can't bear the consequences of their rebellion any longer. We've already lost many battles to the Greeks, and much of the wealth of the empire is now in the hands of these greedy Jews.
The wealth of the empire in their hands? I had no idea.
If it pleases the king, let it be written into law that they be destroyed. I will pay the cost. I will give 10,000 talents of silver into the king's royal treasury to pay the expense for the destruction of these wicked people.
Keep the money, Haman. You have my permission to destroy them.
Yes, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I will need your authority to make such a law. Thank you, Your Majesty. I will see to it that your enemies are destroyed.
कैटवॉक वाली बेबी है तेरी चाल बैकलेस सूट विच लगदी कमाल ओ किथे चली जांदी है ओ किथे चली जांदी है मैनू पुछना है इको ही सवाल ओ दस दे कुवारियां या किस दे तू नाल क्यों दूरों दूरों जानी है जान कट जानी है इन्हें भी नखरे तू करना सोनी है इन्हें भी नखरे तू करना सोनी है दिल मेरा तेरे लिए धड़के नहीं आज फिर किथे चलनी है मोरनी बन के आज फिर किथे चलनी है मोरनी बन के संडे तो लेके सैटरडे तक संडे तो लेके सैटरडे तक कर दे वेट तेरी खटके नहीं आज फिर किथे चलनी है मोरनी बन के लखनऊ नाली करा के टाइट वाली जीन चढ़ा के हो गए सब जल्ले नहीं आज फिर किथे चलनी है मोरनी बन के
I hereby make a decree in the name of the king. All people in the empire who are loyal to the king are commanded to kill all the Jews, young and old, men, women, and children on the 13th day of the 12th month. When you destroy them, you may take their lands and their property as your just reward for your obedience to the king's decree.
Is that all, my lord?
That is all.
It must be signed, my lord.
Of course. Death to Mordecai! Death to the Jews!
I was lost with a broken heart. You bring me up, now I'm set apart. From the ash I am born again. Forever safe in the Savior's hands. You were more than my words could say. I follow you for all my days. 'Cause my eyes follow in your ways. Forever free in unending grace. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, Your love never ending. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are all we need. Your love has set us free. Oh, love. In the midst of the darkest night, let your love be the shining light, breaking chains that were holding me. You sent your son down and set me free. Everything of this world will fade. I'm pressing on till I see your face. I will live that your will be done. I won't stop till your kingdom come. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, Your love never ending. Oh, you are alive in us. Nothing can take your place.
I wonder why I was chosen to be queen.
What is the purpose of all these laws, these statutes and ordinances which God commanded?
Mordecai! Mordecai! I have terrible news. Prime Minister Haman just made a royal decree to kill all the Jews.
What can we do?
We must humble ourselves and pray to the Lord in sackcloth and ashes.
We will do it.
Maybe death will pass over us.
ஒரு மகிமையின் மேகம் இந்த இடத்தை மூடுதே. ஒரு மகிமையின் மேகம் என் ஜனத்தை மூடுதே. ஒரு மகிமையின் மேகம் இந்த இடத்தை மூடுதே. ஒரு மகிமையின் மேகம் என் ஜனத்தை மூடுதே. விலகாத மேகம் நீர் முன் செல்லும் மேகம் நீர். விலகாத மேகம் நீர் முன் செல்லும் மேகம் நீர். ஆவியானவரே அன்பின் ஆவியானவரே வல்ல ஆவியானவரே தெளிவின் ஆவியானவரே மகிமையின் ஆவியானவரே அன்பின் ஆவியானவரே வல்ல ஆவியானவரே தெளிவின் ஆவியானவரே.
Esther? What is your request, my queen? Tell me, and it shall be given to you up into the half of my kingdom.
If it pleases the king, I would like to invite the king and Haman to a banquet at my house today.
We'll bring Haman immediately.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Zeresh! Zeresh!
Yes, Haman?
Oh, my dear wife, the gods are smiling on me.
Oh, what happened? Tell me.
Something wonderful happened. Today, the queen herself invited me to a private banquet, one that was attended by the king, the queen, and me. Then she invited me to another banquet tomorrow, again with the king, and just the three of us. She's not revealed her plans yet, but I'm expecting even more honor and promotion. One day I may rule over a vast, mighty kingdom myself.
Oh, Haman. Oh, look at all the wonderful things that have happened. You have wealth. You have 10 sons. The king made you prime minister. And now the favor of the queen. Oh, you should be the happiest man in the world.
I should be. But I'm not. All of these things mean nothing to me as long as that Jew Mordecai is alive and refuses to bow to me. I just saw him sitting at the king's gate. He has no regard for me or the king's law. This land is polluted by Mordecai and all the Jews. They all must die.
Haman, they will. They will all be destroyed in a few months.
But I don't want to wait. I want to kill them now, starting with Mordecai.
Well, then why don't you tell the king that Mordecai has refused to obey your law in not bowing before you? Ask the king if you may make Mordecai an example of what happens to those who disobey royal decrees from the king. Ask him if you could hang Mordecai on a gallows now.
Splendid. Splendid. I want a gallows built here at my own house tonight. I want it ready first thing in the morning.
I'll get Araman and Drush to start building.
Make it 75 feet high, right over there. Then all of Shushan will see the fate of Mordecai the Jew.
Everyone will see the price of refusing to bow to you, my lord.
I will go to the king at sunrise and ask his permission to hang Mordecai the Jew. I am Haman, lord of the Persian realm. I'll kill the king and take all his power. I will be like the Most High.
Arbona! 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 Ah, Arbona. There you are. I can't sleep. Have the scribe bring the history books of the kingdom and read to me until I fall asleep.
Yes, Your Majesty. We'll get the most boring one.
These are some records of the kingdom. Not an exciting time. I see here that Nippur was a very fine man. He was a merchant who made 5,000 gold derricks for the king. He was invited to the palace for a special celebration honoring him. Nippur was made ruler over the province of Margiana and was given a large estate. He had 13 children and 2 devoted wives. He was an excellent administrator and was justly rewarded. Artabanus, the chief of the Parni people, was a loyal subject. He received a present of 100 gold derricks for his fidelity and loyalty to the king. This day, 2 of the king's palace guards, Bigthan and Teresh, were discovered in a plot to murder Ahasuerus the king. This conspiracy was reported to Queen Esther by Mordecai the Jew. The matter was investigated. Bigthan and Teresh were found guilty and hanged. This information from Mordecai the Jew saved the king's life.
What was that last part you just read there?
Bigthan and Teresh were found guilty and hanged.
No, that last part about Mordecai.
This information from Mordecai the Jew saved the king's life.
Mordecai the Jew saved my life? What reward did we give him?
No reward, Your Majesty.
No reward. Ah, it's light out. Who's in the outer court?
It's Haman, Your Majesty.
Ah, Haman. Bring him in. Mordecai the Jew. Ah, Haman. What should we do for a man the king would like to honor?
For a man the king would like to honor, let them put one of the king's most regal robes on him, then set him on the king's favorite horse with a royal crown on the head of the horse. Then have one of the king's most noble princes lead the man through the city streets on the horse, proclaiming that the king is honoring this man.
Ah, excellent, Haman. Harbona, get one of my finest royal robes, then have my best horse saddled and dressed regally, then place a crown upon the head of the horse. Haman, quickly go with Harbona. I want you to do everything you said. Take the horse, the crown, the robe, and then do everything you said exactly as you said for Mordecai.
For
Mordecai. Mordecai the Jew.
Mordecai the Jew. Of course, Your Majesty.
எண்ணி நாங்க படிச்ச பாட்டு எங்க ராசாவே உன்னை எண்ணி நாளும் படிக்கும் பாட்டு ஓ ஆண்டவனே உன்னை எண்ணி நாங்க படிச்ச பாட்டு ராசாவே உன்னை எண்ணி நாளும் படிக்கும் பாட்டு பாட சலிக்கவில்லை பாட்டும் மறக்கவில்லை பாட சலிக்கவில்லை பாட்டும் மறக்கவில்லை ஐயாவே உன்னை விட்டா ஆதரவா யாரும் இல்ல எங்க ஐயாவை ஒன்ன விட்டா ஆதரவா யாரும் இல்ல படிச்ச பாட்டு எங்க ராசாவே உன்னை எண்ணி நாளும் படிக்கும் பாட்டு சகலத்துக்கும் நாயகரே சுகமளிக்கும் இரக்கமுள்ள ஜீவகரே என்ன புள்ளகையில் புத்து வைத்த இறைவன் அல்லவா என்னை தாய் வயிற்றில் தெரிந்து கொண்ட தெய்வம் அல்லவா என்னை ஏற்றுக்கொள்ளும் இயேசுவே பிள்ளை அல்லவா நானும் பிள்ளை அல்லவா உங்க பிள்ளை அல்லவா ஓ ஆண்டவனே உன்னை எண்ணி நாங்க படித்த பாட்டு ராசாவே உன்னை எண்ணி நாளும் படிக்கும் பாட்டு பாட சலிக்கவில்லை பாட்டும் மறக்கவில்லை பாட சலிக்கவில்லை பாட்டும் மறக்கவில்லை ஐயாவே உன்னை விட்டா ஆதரவா யாரும் இல்லை எங்க ஐயாவே உன்னை விட்டா ஆதரவா யாரும் இல்லை எண்ணி நாங்க படிச்ச பாட்டு எங்க ராசாவே உன்னை எண்ணி நாளும் படிக்கும் பாட்டு ஓ ஆண்டவனே உன்னை எண்ணி நாங்க படிச்ச பாட்டு ராசாவே உன்னை எண்ணி நாளும் படிக்கும் பாட்டு பாட சலிக்கவில்லை பாட்டும் மறக்கவில்லை பாட சலிக்கவில்லை பாட்டும் மறக்கவில்லை ஐயாவே உன்னை விட்டா ஆதரவா யாரும் இல்லை எங்க ஐயாவை ஒன்ன விட்டா ஆதரவா யாரும் இல்லை ஓ ஆண்டவனே உன்னை எண்ணி நாங்க படிச்ச பாட்டு எங்க ராசாவே உன்னை எண்ணி நாளும் படிக்கும் பாட்டு
What is your request, Esther, my queen?
I ask that you save my life and the lives of my people. We have been sold to be murdered.
What? Well, who is he? Where is he? Who would dare do such a thing?
Who would dare? This wicked man, Haman, he gave the order to kill my people, the Jews, and me.
Haman? Haman? My friend? My confidant? You lied to me. You deceived me.
I didn't know.
My signet ring!
Your Majesty, Queen Esther, please, save me. I didn't know you were a Jew. Ask the king to spare my life. I beg of you. I beg of you!
Will he dare rape the queen right here in the palace?
No.
Guards! Cover his face for death that I see him no more.
Your Majesty, there are gallows 75 feet high at Haman's house. He made to hang Mordecai the Jew, the man who saved your life.
Well, let us test his neck with it. Hang Haman on it!
எந்த பக்கம் வந்தாலும் நீங்க என் கொடாரம் தீங்கு என்னை அணுகாது துர்ச்சன பிரவாகம் சூழ்ந்திட வந்தாலும் தொழியும் என்னை நெருங்காது சரி பகரி சரி எந்த பக்கம் வந்தாலும் நீங்க என் கொடாரம் தீங்கு என்னை அணுகாது துர்ச்சன பிரவாகம் சூழ்ந்திட நின்றாலும் துளியும் என்னை நெருங்காது சிறு வெள்ளாட்டு கிடை போல் கிடந்தே உம் நிழலில் என் தஞ்சம் கொண்டே உயர் மலையோ சமவெளியோ இரண்டிலும் நீரே என் தேவன் உயர் மலையோ சமவெளியோ இரண்டிலும் நீரே என் தேவன் எந்த நிலையிலும் ஆராதித்திடுவேன் என் இயேசுவை முழு மனதோடு ஆராதித்திடுவேன்
Shalom. Peace to all. This is a time of great rejoicing in the kingdom. Our weeping is over. The scriptures say, weeping endures for a night, but joy comes in the morning. This is our morning of joy. God fought for us and delivered us. Our enemies have been defeated. Yes. Those who would have killed us have been killed. The Lord prophesied in the Holy Scriptures that He would destroy all our adversaries. We are grateful to our King, our Queen, and to our God.
This is a day to remember. I proclaim this an official holiday, a feast time for the Jews. Haman tried to destroy us with the Purim by casting lots. But God destroyed Haman and his people. Our lot became their lot. So Purim will be the name of the feast.
Esther, my queen, Prime Minister Mordecai, my countrymen. We shall celebrate the Feast of Purim on this day every year. Now, let's begin the celebration.
At break of day, in hope we rise, we speak your name, we lift our eyes, tune our hearts to your beat. Where we walk, there you be, fire in our eyes, our lives alight, your love untamed is blazing out, the streets will glow forever.
jealous over Zion. I am jealous over Zion. I am jealous over Zion. I will dwell in Jerusalem. She shall be called the city of truth, the mountain of the Lord of hosts. Kodesh, for thus says the Lord, I will save my people. I am jealous over Zion. I am jealous over Zion. I am jealous over Zion. I will dwell in Jerusalem.
心事我了然，宣纸上走笔至此各一半。釉色渲染是泥土，韵味被私藏，而你嫣然的衣袖如含苞待放，你的美一缕飘散，去到我去不了的地方。天青色的烟雨，而我在等你，炊烟袅袅升起，隔江千万里，在平地树颗里放千秋的飘逸，就当我为遇见你伏笔。天青色等烟雨，而我在等你，月色被打捞起，晕开了结局，如传世的情话，字字故自美丽，你眼带笑意。 像花针落地，连麦芭蕉热骤雨，梦幻热童女。而我路过那江南小镇，惹了你，在泼墨山水画里，你从墨色深处被隐去。
ये सारी धरती उसकी है, ये बादशाहत भी उसकी है। वो राजा है, वो राजा है, वो राजा है, वो खालिक है, सारी दुनिया का मालिक है। तो आओ चलो, तो आओ चलो, तो चलो हम उसके कदमों में सब मिलके सजदा करते हैं। तो यीशु मसीह की जय। चलो 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 आओ चलो 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 आओ चलो 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 मसीहा बुलाता है। चलो 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 आओ चलो 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 आओ चलो मसीहा बुलाता है। आओ चलो मसीहा बुलाता है। वो जो हारे हैं, वो जो टूटे हैं, वो जो कुचले दीन दुखियार सबको छुड़ाता है। वो जो कुचले दीन दुखियार सबको छुड़ाता है। चलो 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 आओ चलो 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 छको छको आओ पियो 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 वो जिंदगी का पानी है। आओ पियो वो जिंदगी का पानी है। चलो पियो वो जिंदगी का पानी है। जो भी प्यासा है, हाँ जो प्यासा है, जो पिएगा वो प्यासा न रहेगा। जिंदगी का पानी है। आओ पियो वो जिंदगी का पानी है। आओ पियो वो जिंदगी का पानी है। आओ पियो आओ पियो। सुनो सुनो मसीहा की आवाज सुनो। सुनो सुनो मसीहा की आवाज सुनो। सारे सुनो जी यीशु की आवाज सुनो। वो है चरवाहा, अच्छा चरवाहा, हरी हरी चारागाहों में बैठा था, उसकी आवाज सुनो। सुनो सुनो मसीहा की आवाज सुनो। सुनो 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 सुनो।
Dhum dhum da na 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 dhum dhum agappa. Dhum dhum da na na de na 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 dhum dhum agasa. Right da dhum da 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 di ra na 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 na. Da 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 dhum da 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 dhum da da dhum 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 da na 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 di na 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 dhum. Da na di ra na gama gama ma gama ba ma ga sa ni sa. Da na di ra na gama gama ma gama ba ma ga sa ni sa. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with your body. Why?
ni sa sa pa ni sa sa pa ni sa sa. Oh I. Gare ni sa ba gare sa vi da ba. Oh I. Now follow my lead.
Da drum dum da drum da dhalam ko tak tak ko da 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 drum da ka drum da ta kita ta da ta drum da drum da ta drum da ta drum da ta kita da 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 ta ni ta ta dhan ta ta dhan ta ta din ta ta da drum ta ta nam ta ta rum ta ka din ta kita da dim ta da ta drum dim da ta drum nam da ta drum tam ta kita da da ta
हो मारे यहाँ कोई मारे ना यहाँ अपनी भी थोड़ी अदा थोड़ा अंदाज है ऐसे हैं चाहे वैसे हैं अरे जो भी हैं जैसे हैं खुद पे हमें नाज है जाने ना हमको ये जमाना चाहो तो हमको आजमाना प्यारबाज हम जानसाज हम इश्कबाज दिल वाले कहते हैं हमको प्यार से इंडिया वाले छूते दिल के तार से इंडिया वाले हर चीज छीन ले हार से इंडिया वाले दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले एक बार होता है प्यार ये लाख बार कहलाने कहते हैं हमको प्यार से इंडिया वाले छूते दिल के तार से इंडिया वाले हर चीज छीन ले हार से इंडिया वाले दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे अपने पे पग तो न चले दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे